Well, you know those terms and conditions many of us agree to without even reading them? Disney is trying to use them to fend off a wrongful death lawsuit.
New Nintendo of America policy asks users to give up their rights to a class action lawsuit and call customer service instead.
You further grant to us and our affiliates, our agents, service providers, so basically all the companies and people that work with us, a royalty-free, fully transferable, including sub-licensable, we're gonna come back to that, worldwide license to your username, image, likeness to identify you as the source of any of your user content, including for use in sponsored content.
What's controversial here is that a few days ago, Discord created a new term in their TOS that is a class action waiver. Ostensibly, it prevents any user of the Discord services from filing a class action lawsuit and instead requires those users to go into what's called binding arbitration instead of using the courts.
After signing up, you click on a box labeled as I have read the terms of service without even reading it. In fact, a study from ProPrivacy.com states that only 1% of people globally read the terms of service. Now, it may seem a bit surprising that the percentage is so low, but hey, it makes sense. These documents are usually extremely lengthy and most cover things that are a no-brainer, but this innocent mistake might be the last one you make. You see, corporations have only one goal in mind: to make more money. Exploiting users is one of the most common ways that they do it. To protect the company from all forms of bad media, reputation, fees, and more, companies hide key details and prompts inside a document called the Terms of Service. It states any and all clauses and rules that the user must follow when using their service or product. This kind of document is a legal binding, allowing companies to curate and set standards for their usage. It makes sense when a company prohibits obvious things such as legal material, but when they start saying things like they have the ability to use your content without consent, things start to get a little anti-consumer. But when you start reading these documents, you realize the amount of control that they have over you. Many of these documents are literally vague concepts that have a lot of reach. Most are not to the consumer's best interest. And don't even get me started on the language used. If you don't have a legal degree, when it comes to the terms of certain sites, it becomes almost impossible to read. Well then, what do? It's quite impractical to read the entire thing, and even if we try, it's not guaranteed that we'd understand. Well, my name's Kushan Kaushik, CEO of Nanometer Horizon, and I have a perfect solution for you. I present to you SignHere AI, an AI which will read any terms of service document and give you all of the key details and anti-consumer clauses so that you know what you're getting into. This is to protect you, your family, and your friends from corporations. With this, I present to you the Consumer Right Revolution. In this video, I'll show you everything you need to know about SignHere AI, how it works, how you can benefit from it, what happens if you delay, and in the end, I'll give you a live demo of SignHere AI in action. If you want to watch an unedited clip of the live demo of SignHere AI, remember to click the link below in the description. As I mentioned earlier, my name is Kushan Kaushik. I'm 17 years old, currently in the 12th grade, and based in India. Like many of you, I've often been frustrated by how complicated and unfair these terms of services can be. Alongside my studies, I run a media and tech company called Nanometer Horizon. We combine technology and creativity to solve real-world problems. Whether that's building AI tools, developing software, designing games, publishing stories, or even creating music and digital art. At its core, Nanometer Horizon has one simple mission: to empower people with technology. And that's exactly what led me to create this project. My goal wasn't just to make another tool, but to create something that gives people control back. And I believe real change starts small, even with a student like me working from the ground up. Okay, let's take a step back. Here's the problem. Almost nobody reads the terms of service. They're long, full of confusing legal words, and basically made to stop you from actually understanding what you're agreeing to. And that's exactly what companies count on. Hidden in there are clauses that give them all power. Stuff like taking control of your content, limiting rights, or protecting themselves from any blame. Let me give you an example. Imagine you sign up for a new social media app. You just want to share your art or photos with your friends. You fill out your info, upload some content, and click I agree on the terms without reading. A few days later, you notice something is wrong. One of your sketches is being sold as merchandise by the company. You try to complain, but the terms you agreed to say the company owns any content you upload. On top of that, they've limited your ability to take legal action. Suddenly, what you start as a harmless hobby has turned into a nightmare. You have no control over your work, no legal recourse, and no way to stop the company from profiting off of it. All because you didn't read the fine print. So, how does SignHere AI actually work? It's simple, really. You give it any terms of service document, whether it's for a website, app, or game, and then the AI scans the entire text. It highlights all the important points and flags anything that could be harmful or unfair to you, like clauses that give the company ownership of your content, limit your rights, or protect them from accountability. But there's more under the hood. There are actually two AIs working together. The first one is called Quen. Quen reads the document and creates bullet points for each clause. Next comes SignHere AI. It takes those clauses and categorizes them in 4 quadrants: very bad, bad, mid, and good. To do this, it analyzes the legal text from your perspective, the end user, and flags anything that restricts your freedom, imposes hidden or unclear fees, limits legal rights like arbitrations, waivers, or termination clauses, favors the company unfairly, violates your privacy, is ambiguous, vague, or could be misused against you. On top of that, calculates the score, showing how well the service is protecting consumer rights. Basically, it tells you how safe or unsafe the terms really are before you ever click I agree. Building SignHere AI hasn't been easy. I'm running everything on a 5-year-old laptop, which makes training and testing both slow and inefficient by a long shot. I also had to develop my own AI to work alongside Quen, because most existing large language models are pro-company. That is, they simply don't flag unfair clauses. It took a lot of trial and error and late nights, but that's how SignHere AI came to life. You might be thinking, aren't there other tools that already summarize terms of services? Well, there are some, like terms of service didn't read, and a few others, but they all have serious limitations. And that's exactly where SignHere AI comes in. Unlike the others, it's designed to actually protect users, not just generate or highlight text. It works on any terms of service, no matter the platform. It uses AI to understand the clauses, not just flag them or highlight them. It categorizes risk into very bad, bad, mid, and good, so you know what's truly harmful. It gives a consumer rights score, showing how safe or risky the service actually is. And it's user-focused, transparent, and designed to flag anything companies might not want you to see. Unfortunately, developing AI is expensive. Have you seen how much big tech spends just to build their models? Now imagine doing it on your own, with limited resources. This is why I have decided to take on the crowdfunding approach. Any funding for SignHere AI will directly go into buying new gear, like faster computers and better hardware, which I need to train and improve the AI more efficiently. It will also help me to pay for college, so I can continue to work on this project full-time without being held back by other responsibilities. Every supporter will receive a certificate acknowledging their contribution to the consumer rights revolution, and early access to SignHere AI so you can try out new features before anyone else. All the details and the link to support are in the description below. Your contribution, no matter the size, will help make SignHere AI faster, more powerful, and accessible to everyone. Please support and join the revolution. My vision for SignHere AI goes beyond just analyzing terms of service. I want users everywhere to understand what they're agreeing to, protect their content, privacy, and rights, and make informed decisions online. Some future additions I'm planning include highlighting exactly where the harmful or unfair clauses are in the text, PDF integration to analyze documents offline, desktop and mobile apps so you can use SignHere AI anywhere, and custom alerts tailored to what matters to you most. I love to hear from you. Comment your ideas for features or improvements. Your feedback can help shape the future of SignHere AI. Ultimately, the goal is to make SignHere AI the go-to place for consumer protection, constantly evolving to stay ahead of companies that hide unfair practices. Remember those cases from the opening montage? Disney Plus, Nintendo, CapCut, Discord? Those are just the tip of the iceberg. Every day, millions of people unknowingly give up their rights. This is exactly why the consumer rights revolution exists. SignHere AI isn't just a tool, it's a movement to put power back in the hands of the users, to make sure you and everyone you care about can navigate terms of services safely. And now, instead of just talking about it, I want to show you SignHere AI in action. Let's jump into a live demo and see how it flags unfair clauses, scores terms, and gives users control like never before. Let's get into it. Hello and welcome to SignHere AI's demo. I'll be showing you 5 different websites, and in these websites, I'll have my SignHere AI look at their terms and conditions. In the top right, there is an icon with an S. This is SignHere AI. All you have to do is click on it and you'll be greeted with this UI. To look at Google's privacy and terms, all you have to do is click on Scan Page. This is the score we get from Google's privacy and terms. It's a 40 out of 100, which is not that good. Now let's see why it got that score. In the very bad tier, we have the fact that they can terminate your account at any time without notice. Let's say you decided to take up a 2 terabyte storage from Google. This means that Google can terminate your account at any time. Now, what's going to happen to the money that you spent? Well, it's gone. Now, let's look at the terms of service of TikTok. All we have to do is click back on the icon and click Scan Page. Now let's wait and see what we get for TikTok. Now let's look at the score that we get for TikTok. It's a 20 out of 100. That's not good. In the very bad tier, we have they reserve the right to disable your user account at any time. Similar to Google, but still quite bad. All of your content, everything can get disabled at any time without a notice. Now let's look at Meta or Facebook. All we have to do is click back over here and Scan Page. Now let's wait and see. Now let's look at the fairness score of Meta. It's a 35. Not as bad as TikTok, but it's still quite bad. They can remove or restrict access to content that is in violation of these provisions. They can also suspend or disable your account for conduct that violates the provisions as provided in section 4.2. Now we have the terms of conditions for a investment software called Angel One. Now let's get on to it. Let's just do the same thing as we do always. Now, for Angel One, it's got a 40 out of 100. Still bad, but not that good. Now, for the very bad, they can terminate your account without any notice. This is an investment software, meaning that you'll be putting your life saving, your option trading, mutual funds, and other things. Now, they can terminate your account without any notice. Imagine having a 5-year-old investment simply vanish. Luckily, SignHere AI works on all web packet-based browsers. To give you an example, I'll be using the Microsoft's Terms of Service using Microsoft Edge. All we have to do is click on SignHere AI. Same way as before, simply on a different web browser. So let's look at the score for Microsoft. The fairness score is a 20 out of 100. Once again, these big companies keep on getting bad scores. And that's SignHere AI in action. In just minutes, it can read, analyze, and score any terms of service, giving you the insight and control you deserve. This isn't just a tool, it's a movement. The consumer rights revolution is about putting power back in the hands of users like you. If you want to support this mission, check out the link in the description for early access and to help fund the project. Don't forget to comment your ideas, share this video, and protect your family and friends. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Welcome to the revolution.